That's the time for my speech, or?
Yes.
Tere tulemast, welcome. After two such introductions, I am so humbled that I don't really know what else to say. Besides the fact that we had 470 people working on this production, so 99.9% of this credit goes to a lot of people in this room today, plus some people who couldn't make it today. I think it was a challenging task to do it in such a short time. We had 22 live cameras and altogether I believe 32 cameras working at the same time on August 20th at Tallinn Song Festival grounds. If we talk about numbers, the social media contest attracted participants from 75 countries around the world. We filmed simultaneously in 7 countries, and thanks to great sound people like Imre, now you know if you hear whistling and buzzing noises whom to blame in the soundtrack. As Martin pointed out, the live to cinemas version has been already screened in 1,400 cinemas in 34 countries around the world. Now we have delivered to BBC on Monday the next versions, which are the 1-hour and the 2-hour live edited versions for television, which will be distributed by BBC worldwide on television markets and by Universal Record Company on DVD and digital downloads. And we have also delivered the documentary Fans' Journey to Tallinn, which we're also screening for you today. So we are actually going to show you a 1-hour version, the short version of the concert, which you can then see again on New Year's Eve on Estonian television and in the late winter on either BBC or Sky Arts in the UK and in many other places around the world. But I would like to thank some people especially, since I can't thank everybody. There are about 470 names in the credits, and I've made a list so I wouldn't forget. First of all, I would like to thank Robbie Williams, for trusting us.
Come out, Robbie! Come on! Come on! Come.
The whole idea, I think, started 2.5 years ago when we had dinner with him in Copenhagen, and thanks to EAS, thanks to Martin, Talmo, Anneli, Helena and their teams, it materialized into a cool, wonderful promotion for Estonia and I think also for Rob. Also, Rob's managers, Josie, David and Tim, all 4 of them sent their greetings. We screened the documentary on Wednesday in London to them privately. They could not make it here today, but they are here in spirit. The next most important part, our 7 fans who are featured in the documentary: Katrin and Elura, Della and Abby, Antonella, Magda and David.
Applause to them!
Next, our partners, Enterprise Estonia, which I mentioned, Tallinn City, who also participated greatly in this project. Kylie, unfortunately, is sick today, but the rest of the team, thank you. Estonian public broadcaster, Margus Allikmaa and his team. The organizers of our social media competition, Henry and Heiki at KPMS, thank you. Tallinn for providing the audience lighting and other support for our budget. Live Nation Baltics for organizing this concert, which was kind of important to do the broadcast in the first place. And BBC Universal, BBC Worldwide and Universal for agreeing to distribute this worldwide for, I think, minimum 30 million people to see. Next, our factory team, and most of all, Andres, Mait, Tambet, Kristi, Priit, and rest of our office. And last but not the least, the co-directors, the unit directors. First of all, Russell, who was a great mentor and from whom I personally learned a lot, who is currently in Abu Dhabi tonight, but also sent his greetings in an email an hour ago. And Maria, Alexander, Jaak, and Adam. I think everybody except for Adam and Alexander are there, for being in all those 7 places at the same time. Thank you. So, before we start the film, I would like to ask here 4 people. Katrin, Elura, Della, and Abby. And especially Della and Abby, who have flown all the way from the UK to be here with our team for this special private first screening in the world. Oh, Elura.
Thank you.
So, anything you wish to say to everybody?
Well, I didn't know I was going to say anything tonight, and usually I say too much, so I'll keep it brief. I'd like to say thank you to everybody involved. We have met some fantastic people just for being a Robbie Williams fan, and Abigail, my daughter, and I, this has meant a lot to us personally, and we've met some amazing people, and we've learned all about an amazing country that we've never been to before. We love Estonia. I've learned some very minimal Estonian. Ma armastan sind, Estonia.